Hey, what's up, gang? It's the champ, Antonio Tarver, and you're listening to Tarver's Take. I told you I was going to come back with the big fight, David Benavidez versus Caleb Plant, March 25th at the in Las Vegas, man, at the Thomas and Mack Center, man. It's going to be electrifying night of boxing. And these two guys are coming in with various different two different various attitudes. I mean, Caleb Plant feeling disrespected by David Benavidez. I think David Benavidez has the attitude of like he feeling disrespected that Caleb Plant even feels as if he even has a chance in this fight. You feel me? So it's like he's to the point of like truly just overlooking Plant, I believe. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to believing that he's just that much better. You know, Caleb Plant here to prove that the Anthony Durrell knockout wasn't a fluke and that it's more of that to come if you ask him. You know what I'm saying? He's mentioning that fight very often in the press conference, in the build-up. I think he's pretty much putting that fight in his cap as a feather and pretty much saying that he proved to everyone that he belongs on this level. And I believe that fight with Canelo, even though it didn't go his way, he feels that he's coming into this fight as the man that has been to the mountaintop before. And David Benavidez still has a way to go. So he actually feels that David Benavidez is stepping up in class. And I think that's what's really getting under David's skin to the point that he's too emotional, I believe, in this fight. I mean, he's just really coming out with that attitude, with that aggression. But hey, it works for him. It's worked for him up to this point, But I believe when I look at the film that I'm watching during his training camp and camp, I think he might even be a little distracted by taking Caleb Plant so lightly in his approach to this fight. I think if Caleb Plant is that fighter, if he's that guy, you feel me? If he's him, you feel me? If he's everything that he say he is, he feels he's the best fighter in the division, second to Canelo. So if he's that guy and he really come out and make this a difficult fight in the beginning, because I believe he's going to have to definitely weather the storm. I think David is going to come out aggressive and come out trying to prove a point that Caleb Plant is not even on his level when it comes down to really throwing these hands. So, if he can impose his will on Caleb Plant early, I think he does what he say he's going to do, knock him out before the 6th round. But if Caleb Plant can prove to be tough to hit, prove to make David miss, prove to, give him the angles and counterpunch David Benavidez with some success early on, really busting that bubble in David Benavidez's head that he's not even on his level. Man, this fight can be very tough down the stretch. And Caleb Plant's job is to really win rounds. I mean, just win rounds early. He's going to have to allow David to get frustrated down the stretch. He's going to have to really play into his psyche in this fight because he's going to have to do more than just, go to the body, wear him down, and maybe surprise him with a pot shot or something, run him into something that maybe can sleep him. But he's going to have to win rounds, and I think that's going to be kind of tough to do when you're looking at the monster, man, the Mexican monster, with these fast hands that come out of nowhere in combination form. I haven't seen a big guy do that in a long time, and I don't think I've ever seen a big guy do it in the fashion that David Benavidez does it, man. He does it with speed and power, man, and it really, he's shown and demonstrated this on quite a few occasions. I think he went viral with one that he did. It was beautiful. He hit the guy with about a 9-10 piece and dropped the guy, and it was perfectly timed and executed. So David Benavidez is going to want to put that pressure on Caleb Plant, back him up, and hit him with some of those amazing combinations, man. And like he said, he's planning on getting him out of there in 6. But if David Benavidez doesn't take his training camp seriously And I'm meaning seriously, as if, give, Plant some credit. He ain't just get here by not knowing how to fight, bro. The guy gonna be real tricky. And like I said, I've been a witness before, man. It's really easy from the outside looking in. But once you get in there in that square circle, man, things can be a lot more difficult and different than you think. And I'm looking at this fight like this could possibly be one of those times where David underestimated Plant to the point that he not only make this fight closer than a lot of people expect, he might give Plant a chance to pull an amazing upset. You've been listening to Tarver's Take, man, and I'll catch y'all the next time on the big fights. Thank you.